Runner goes. Pitch is a good one. Throw down to second is not in time. Story with his first stolen base of the year. I thought the pitch had a little more merit too.
Yeah, I thought it was a strike here, but we'll see. Even if Simeon catches this ball clean, he's trying to get that tag down as fast as he can. It wouldn't have mattered. Story was still going to be safe.
Story taken off, a strike, the throw down, and not in time. Red Sox doing some running here. Their fourth stolen base of the series.
Well, you want to be athletic. You want to put pressure on the defense. You got some guys that can get after it a little bit. Again, Trevor Story did not attempt a stolen base in spring training. A lot of that just to kind of save the legs here for the season.
Runner taken off, Story on the move. Here's the throw down too high, and he's got a stolen base.
And Heineman's going to argue that there was interference with Campbell here. Looked like he tried to draw a little bit of contact. Campbell was kind of hanging over the plate. A little look at here. Heineman tries to make a little contact. Didn't look Lemon. The umpire immediately said no, he didn't. I think that was more of an acting job by Heineman.
Bumps in a walk today. Story, of course, good wheels. He's running. The pitch low. Here's the throw, and they're not going to get him. Story with the theft. Red Sox putting their outstanding speed to good use. And they have the winning run at second. His second stolen base today, his fourth of the season.
That's what this team can do. They just haven't had much traffic on the base pass, but they're at their best when they can do that and they can put pressure on you as a defense.
There goes Story. A skip, and he's off and running, and that one is going to wind up in the outfield. Story into third and pulls up there. His fifth stolen base, and an error on the catcher moves him down to third.
Well, if a guy's quick to the plate, that's one thing you can do in gas. Look at this hop. That was about timing. He is quick to the plate, so let's try to figure out timing wise. When does he deliver? Once he comes set, 1001, 1002. And if you don't switch those times up, a guy like Story can take advantage of it, and he did right there.
There goes Story. Here's the throw down. He slides in safely. It's already 6 stolen bases for him. And into scoring position finally.
Yeah, we're talking his first at bat when he was on there. Kind of had that big lead. Always going back to the bag, trying to lull him to sleep. And here, first pitch, he takes off and gets number 6.
Here's Romy. There goes Trevor Story. And no throw by Jeffers, a stolen base. Red Sox with 3 more tonight. They lead the American League.
Yeah, great jump here. Jeffers doesn't get a hand on this one down the zone. This is where you want Romy right now to move this runner.
There goes the runner. Here's the throw down, and not in time. He's 8 for 8.
You know, so much for stealing off a lefty is obviously a scouting report. But you got to go first move, right? The minute this foot comes up, he's gone. If he throws over, you're out. And that's something that, you know, certain levels they'll live with. Throw some of these in the dirt. You try to get to second that way.
There he goes. Huge jump. Here's the throw down. He's going to dive in safely. Got a gigantic jump on that. And a stolen base.
You're not kidding. Alvarez, one of the elite throwers in the game. 188 pop time. This is just a massive jump. Kind of Senga slow to the plate. Again, that forkball still in play.
Rodriguez home. Story taken off. And the pitch is dropped as he dives into second. And it's a ball, so they count 3-2. Trevor Story with his 10th stolen base. He goes flying into second, and he represents the tying run.
10 for 10 on bags now. All sliders to Romo.
Runner goes. And it's swung on and missed. It's dropped by Wells. Safely down to second goes Trevor Story on the strikeout. He'll pick up his 11th stolen base. Good to see him running like this year.
Yeah, he might have caught a break here too, that he dropped the ball, because if not, this could have been some interference. See the way he falls right into him? If he catches this ball clean and throws it, Toro standing right in front of him.
Second time in their bullpen. Runner goes. Here's the throw, and it's not in time. He's 12 for 12 in stolen bases this season.
You know, this Red Sox offense hasn't been putting a lot of pressure on teams, right? All 6 runs today have been with 2 outs.
At least in the first half, we've been a better team at home than we have been on the road, and a better team at home than we have been in the past.
Another stolen base here for Trevor Story. Has been perfect this year.
Yeah. But there are a lot of ways to be a team that other teams hate to play against, and competing and putting the ball in play with 2 strikes and playing really clean defense and running the bases aggressively.
There he goes. Here's the throw down. He's going to slide in there safely. He got a really good jump. And headlong into second base. He is 14 for 14.
Yeah, you know, 0-2 is an interesting count, you know, because 0-2 you could sit there and think, okay, it's going to be just a fastball up and it's a great pitch to throw on. But he had thrown a couple fastballs already to Marcelo. And I guarantee they're almost banking on a slow curveball, right? An 0-2 curveball down, a good pitch to run on. He throws a changeup. Still enough to get him there.
Swan. There goes Story. Here's the throw down. The tag. He got in there. Stolen base. He's 15 for 50. Will they challenge?
It's a good jump.
They will not.
Nice pick by Kim to even get the tag down. And, you know, even though you're down a couple, you can still be aggressive. This is really, I always talk about the math, right? Nice below average thrower. Now you're looking at the delivery of Baker.
110 off the bat. He's running and no throw. And he's perfect. 16 for 16 on stolen bases.
Right away. Big hit. Gives up more than 2 runs. A great jump. Realmuto's not going to do anything about it. Doesn't give up more than 2 runs at home.
Base goes Story. Uncontested, his 17th stolen base.
Runner going as the throw to second base will be too late. Story had a great jump. And his 18th steal of the year.
Almost the words out of my mouth. Real stolen base threat. Trevor Story 17 for 17 going into that steal. Now 18 for 18. And Diaz struggling a little bit throwing this year. Hasn't been his strong suit. Sox got something cooking here in the bottom of the 7th.
No catcher has allowed more steals than Yainer Diaz.
And not just for this reason. You know, not just the fact that he's got 20 bags. Knows when to go, picks his spots, but first to third.
2 men in a scoring position.
20 bags, hasn't been thrown out.
So good.
Oh, it brings the element.
Running. A strike. The throw down. He's going to steal it. Number 21. Trevor Story getting into scoring position. Stolen base number 21.
See it. Look, it can't always lean on the homer. And sometimes a guy's throwing a gem like this, you just kind of scratch and claw and try to manufacture anything possible. And now you're a single away with Story's speed from tying this game up.
Red Sox have been around
Houston
for a while. And Houston as well. Runner first, Story running on the strike. The throw down, not going to get him. Trevor Story now 22 for 22.
My goodness.
With Anthony holding. Red Sox mean to do some running today. Pretty evident here. 2 stolen bases in the first inning.
I mean, when they're at their best, that's who they are. They're the running Sox. That's who they are, and just putting pressure on the defense.
Runner goes. Good jump. Here's the throw down. He's going to dive in, and he hangs onto the bag. He's safe. Trevor Story with number 23.
You always got to be careful, right? You see the Story beat the throw, beat the tag, and then did a toe come off? Did a fingernail come off the bag? Are they going to want to review this one? But just the streak continues for Trevor Story, now 23 on the year without getting thrown out. He holds on to it.
Count 3-0 here on Lowe. Yoshida on deck. Stolen base streak by Red Sox players since caught stealings were first tracked in 1920, and he's running. Here's the throw. He dives in way ahead of it. He's got another theft. 24 for 24.
Unbelievable. And not only is it athleticism and speed and first step, it's him being a smart base runner and picking his spots in counts, knowing certain pitches in those counts, seeing the leg lift and knowing how fast or slow a guy is to the plate. It's just a smart baseball player.
There goes Story. And no throw by Hedges. He's got another theft. 25 for 25 for Trevor.
So a 25th stolen base. Now he's just 2 homers and 4 RBIs short of being the 3rd Red Sox player all time with 25 homers, 25 stolen bases, and 90 RBIs. Mookie did it in 2016. Jacoby did it in 2011. I feel like he's well on his way to that.
He's 26 for 26. Oh, he got it picked off. Locklear will run him down. The tag. Oh, he got past it. He's safe into second. He was dead to rights, but he gets into second base.
Wow. I thought that was it. I thought that was it. And Locklear kind of runs him back. But he waits a little bit long, and this throw is high. Look, he gets caught. I mean, he's jumping. This throw is too high. Trevor commits to take off, and you see Perdomo catch it, have to go up and then down, and they don't have a challenge, even if Perdomo thinks he tagged him, but he missed him clearly.
Loved his reaction, too. That's a stolen base.
Picked off. He steals the base, which he did in Arizona. 0-2, he runs again, and it's down low, and he's going to dive into second base. Give him another theft. 28 for 28. The major league record is 30 for 30.
Well, left-hander first move. And he gets a good pitch, right? Change up in the dirt. There's not going to be a throw. Man on third. Langalier's just trying to knock it down, stay in front of it.
There goes Story. Here's the throw down, and he's got another one stolen. Trevor Story continues to close in on that record, now 29 for 29.
Just unreal. Well, look at the jump he gets. They do so much homework on timing and things pitchers do to let you get a good jump, because running off lefties can be really tough. I mean, he's in there by a lot. That wasn't even close.
One away from tying the single season major league record of consecutive stolen bases without getting caught. 1 man away. Story going again. Here's the throw down. He'll dive, and he is safe. And he's made it 30 for 30. What a nice ring that has to it. 30 for 30 for Trevor Story. So he ties the major league record most stolen bases without being caught in one season.
What a season he's putting together, too. Do they want to look at this?
Well, umpires are getting together.
The Athletics is challenging the safe call at second base.
Take a look.
Yeah, I mean, it would be coming off the bag, I would think, right? Safe there. Now, does the hand stay on? I don't know what they're seeing. Here, let's look at it from this angle. You see the hand. Now the ball goes in. Does it catch his leg? And that didn't show me anything.
No, he didn't leave the bag.
I mean, they're really using the replay on that in the fifth.
Now, why do you challenge that?
I don't see what they're seeing. All I see is right here will be the only way. But it didn't touch him. It should be a pretty easy one, because he thought he was on the move.
First and third, 2 down, 2 strikes on Bregman. There goes Story. He's going to take second. Give him another one. 31 for 31. Second and third. So an American League record